I'm Tim, and today I'm going to share one of my favorite resources for November, and that is StoryCorps. So, StoryCorps is a non for profit that started back in 2003. We're going to go to programs, and these are programs for educators. The Great Thanksgiving Listen is the program that we're going to talk about today. It's made for students and is focused on November around Thanksgiving, where you're able to see a lot of the relatives that you might want to interview. It gives you a little information, and you can sign up your classroom and your home. Once you do, it'll give you some really nice resources, including the Educator Toolkit. This gives you interviewing planning, so you can write down the questions you want to ask. And it has like hundreds of questions that you could talk to. So great questions for anyone: family heritage, grandparents, love and relationships, what it's like growing up in school, things like that. Another nice thing is they have two different ways to record these stories. They have an app that works on Apple devices and is free, and they have StoryCorps Connect, which works on desktops, basically like a Zoom. So you're able to record your story and then share it. Of course, privacy is important, so you have to opt in to share it out to the wider audience. I like students to just create these stories. I think having these interactions is important. And the resources share lots of ways to connect it to whatever you're teaching in class as well. So they do have lots of help, app basics, and fast questions. I also really like sharing a few stories with students before we do this. So there is a playlist on YouTube called New to StoryCorps, the most watched. Danny and Andy's fantastic. Q&A is one of my favorites. It's a young student actually interviewing his mother. So this is always a favorite project. It's really impactful, and it helps students empathize. Plus, there's a great collection of stories, a huge archive that you connect to any part of your curriculum. As always, if you need help, feel free to reach out.